There's been an altercation between police and a man who took an Israeli flag to a pro-Palestine rally in Sydney today, or yesterday rather. Hundreds of students have walked out of classrooms to protest the war in Gaza following similar strikes in Melbourne and Adelaide.
Carrying an Israeli flag to a Palestinian-led protest, police escorted this man away from Town Hall for breaching the peace.
Put your hands down. You're holding my hands down. Take your hand off it. Down. I will walk it down. I will walk peacefully. Do not touch me.
As hundreds of students from both high school and university took part in a school strike for Palestine, they marched through Sydney's CBD in support of Palestinians in Gaza.
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Attendees called for a permanent ceasefire and an end to human suffering.
I'm a school student, but I'm also a Palestinian. I'm a Palestinian Australian. The reason I was born here is because my family was displaced. This, what's happening in Palestine, not only just because I'm Palestinian, but because I'm human. Stop that, people are dying. And that if people in power are not going to do anything, the next generation is coming. The next generation is louder. And the next generation knows what's wrong and what is right.
I think it would be ridiculous that I could go to school while there are people who are being actively genocided. 14,000 people have died in Gaza. I can't sit still and let this go without being opposed.
I think that if students in Palestine are not able to go to school, then we should stand up and fight for that, for an end to the genocide.
Protesters criticised the federal government's response to the war and took aim at the New South Wales Premier for telling students to stay in class.
We need you at school. You have to go to school. Today is not the day to be skipping school to go to a protest.
The role of education in our country is to build a sophisticated, balanced view of the world, and instead these students have been fed a lie that Israel is a unique evil and that the atrocities committed by Hamas on October the 7th, the deadliest against the Jewish people since the Holocaust, were some sort of justifiable act.
There was a heavy police presence as officers worked to ensure the rally remained on the footpath, given organisers didn't have approval for an official protest. The demonstration follows similar action in Melbourne and Adelaide. It's been 7 weeks since Hamas's attack on Israel, and protest action by members of the pro-Palestine community is showing no signs of dissipating. Another rally is scheduled to be held in Sydney this weekend. Julia Bradley, Sky News, Sydney.